if I click on join computer audio.
Oh, is it working?
Is it now? Can you hear us
he
now?
hasn't set it up correctly. You've moved it back towards you. It's not all about you, is it?
Someone is.
What if I do that? Yeah, how does that make you feel?
Someone is grumpy tonight.
I'm very tired today, and yes.
So you need to cheer them up, and you are tired.
Of course, I'm going to cheer them up.
You can't be tired.
Hello, Aviva.
Aviva, I want to see you. Join us to the Zoom. Hello, Yuval.
Shalom.
Hello. Oh, hello.
How are you doing?
We hear you. Yes, Ronel says we hear you. Ronel, I have something to say to you before I forget. I think it's the same, Ronel. I hope it's the same.
I imagine it's the same. Yeah.
I am so sorry. I did not reply to your email.
I did.
I apologize. I had such a busy week, and I did not forget. I will reply to your lovely.
Your email was wonderful.
Hearting email. It made my night. It made me feel so good. So thank you for that. But please forgive me. I didn't write a reply yet. I'm so sorry.
I have a question. Are you, because you said you were 18, are you doing your army service right now? And I hope you are safe.
Well, maybe he's not doing yet the army.
Hopefully not yet. Hopefully not yet.
So as we've done in the last 2 weeks, I'm
just going to pause the dishwasher. It's making a lot of noise, isn't it?
Would you remember to okay.
Probably not. Probably not.
We have a Zoom meeting link. It's pinned in the top chat. Please feel free to join us if you want to have a chat with us. You can look at that. We are so professional now. We're doing it so well, and there is almost no technical issues when we do it. So yes,
almost.
Ronel says yes, it's me. LOL.
Yes, he is in the army. Oh gosh. Oh goodness.
There were some rumors that this year 41 countries will take part in. As I heard, there are rumors that there will be one deporting country.
We're straight into the Eurovision.
Yes, straight.
I love it.
Eurovision. Well, the thing is, France did that to us yesterday.
France were just like boom, here you go.
You know what? We want you to hear our song, boom. And so it was quite a surprise.
Yeah,
it was quite
too early. It's too early.
It's the earliest release.
Yeah.
First release ever. I think someone said that the last record was North Macedonia in 2015. That released in 12th in November. So
wowzers. What a statement to make. And
what did you think about the song, Eva?
I don't know. I'm not sure. I not heard all of them, just pieces. I'm not so much favoring French ballads, so I don't feel I like it so much.
Yeah, it's very nice. It's fine.
Who's joining us?
Sandra is here. Welcome.
Welcome, Sandra. So glad to see you.
Can we hear you, Sandra?
Can you
hear us?
So glad to hear you.
Hi.
Hello, Sandra. How are you doing tonight? Thank you for joining. Oh, Lee's here.
Leslie! Hey!
Leo.
We have Leo joining as well.
Leo is a new one in our zone. Sandra, you were here. He left.
He's gone.
Sandra, you were here last week, right? I remember correctly, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Gosh, the chat's gone really quickly already.
So what's happening?
Erin says, what? This debuting may be NZ, as in New Zealand.
Nah,
I haven't heard that.
No, come on. No, I don't believe it.
Well, someone else. Oh no, that's Erin as well. There were news about New Zealand. That's interesting.
Maybe in the future.
Maybe. Lee says, "Good evening, guys." Good evening, Lee.
Good evening.
Always a pleasure.
Always a pleasure to have you with us.
Ronel says, 2 Israeli Frenchmen wrote France's song.
The Jewish Frenchman. I don't think the Israeli French. Okay.
Oh. That's I don't know how to feel about that because it's rather bland in its musicality, I think. But
I mean, he has a great voice.
he was an excellent performer.
He will be an excellent performer.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it didn't make me feel anything.
No.
And that's why.
And it didn't surprise me from the
No,
beginning to the end.
Surprise is, it's a ballad, all right, and it's a French ballad. But
Yeah.
the French language is so sensual. It's like you need to feel the emotions in it. So
just whack an accordion in the bridge and that'll make it better, I think. Make it a bit more Frenchy. It's stereotyping massively.
What Sandra is saying? We did not hear the new song of Eyal Golan Am Yisrael Chai. Sorry.
Like, if you think about it, it's a really high bar, but if you think about him against Barbara Farvi from 2021, sorry.
Yeah, and it felt so similar.
It's not even a compression.
Yeah. But
it's supposed to be the same
already the comment said that because it's so similar to Barbara Pravi and we didn't like Barbara Pravi and it finished so it will do well. You know what? Statistics with our channel, most likely.
If we don't like something, it's going to do well.
Probably it will do well. So good luck, France. Good luck, France. Who else says hello? I can't see.
Giuseppe Esposito. You haven't got your glasses.
I got my glasses. It doesn't help.
See that.
I can't see. I'm getting old.
He is really, really old.
I'm getting old.
Really old.
Sunday.
Yeah, it's his birthday on Sunday, guys.
Yeah. Getting older in another year. So
congratulations.
Thank you. Not yet. It's it's how do you say it in Israel? You don't bless before the birth, then because you might, that's our humor in Israel. Don't.
Yeah.
You might not make it.
Yes.
It's not. Is right because when woman is pregnant, you don't say Mazal Tov before the baby born. You say Shia B'Sha'ah Tova or something like this. You don't say Mazal Tov.
Wishing you well, but you don't say congratulations.
Wow, because the first thing a Brit would do if someone says pregnant is like, what? Yeah, I mean that's kind of sensible, but also quite morbid. But that's you all over, isn't it? You guys are just
that's us, but that's part of our culture. You see, because we don't want to jinx anything.
Yeah,
Hamsa.
We'd just be like, don't celebrate your birthday before because it's a bit rude, or a bit you wouldn't do that, not because you might die.
Say because you might die.
Yeah, but that's what you're implying, and you're all aware of that. Can you guys see this spider that's just dangled down? Let me try and put it in front. There's a spider that just dangled down. Gosh, we do clean this house sometimes.
What's happening?
Lee says happy birthday for Sunday.
Thank you, Lee.
Giuseppe said, has we heard Mahmood's new song? I'd like to see a video reaction.
We
have had many requests about that. So did I imagine it? Maybe I made this up because sometimes I do make things up and actually believe that they're real, but I've just completely fabricated things. That he retired from singing and then came back.
Keep some stuff to our reaction video. No, I'm kidding. No, I thought about it as well, but I think after Eurovision, he had some sort of I don't know if it's confirmed or not, but I think the performance in Eurovision that was in Italy impacted him to where, and I guess he
just took a break.
No, I guess he got so many comments online that, what do we know about that? So I guess he took a break and now
at least he's back.
Yeah.
I did see a picture.
Yeah, I did see a picture
of
and
the
I'm like,
cover, maybe, and I was like, wow, that's a cover.
Yeah,
that is a cover.
I want to see it.
Yeah.
I want to see it.
Yes, we will do that. We will. For sure.
So all of you that join in, we have a Zoom. You can join us in Zoom. The link you can find in the pinned message. Please join in.
Odalia says, hey guys.
Odelia.
Odelia. Oh,
Odelia.
Odelia. Is your surname Alliance? Oh, I like that. That's a strong surname.
Alliance, yeah.
Yeah. ESC. Coo. Hello. Did you see Noah's concert?
Well,
Well.
we did see some videos.
So it happened, and we were getting inundated with people saying, Noah's performing with Chanel, Noah's performing with Eleni, and we were like, ah! So we were waiting for some actual official videos to surface before we reacted, because we didn't want to react to a video from the crowd because it wouldn't have been good angles, edited, sound quality. So we waited and waited, and then October the 7th happened, and we just were like, you know what? We need to be cheered up. We're going to watch as many videos as we can, and
we watched
she
it. We
was
watched
amazing.
it. We watched it. We didn't film a reaction. The performance with Chanel.
The chemistry those two had on stage was amazing.
I hope they will release. I'm sure it's not the right time in Israel, but I hope they will release, because they did take like proper.
I want to see proper footage of
it. Video, and how they, because I've seen the cameras
and the unicorn performance where, oh my God. And what was really interesting was that she sang perfectly at Eurovision. She delivered the song in the contest perfectly. But what she was doing in a concert was like, I'm here for my fans and I'm going to oversing this. And she was singing like crazy. Oh, and it's like, how long was the show? Hours. And she just gave and gave and gave and gave. She worked.
She's a machine.
Oh,
the unicorn with the water. With the water.
Wow. Yeah, that was amazing.
I mean, if she could have only do that on the Eurovision stage,
it was so extra. It was so unnecessary and so over the top, but everything about it was amazing. Just glorious.
Alliance. So Delia is correcting your pronunciation. Alliance.
That's still cool. I like
what does Lee say?
Lee says, I don't normally listen to Eurovision artist follow-up singles. However, I'm going to Warsaw on Monday. Ooh. And Loreen is performing there on Thursday, so maybe I'll consider going. Oh, Lee, you're going to have an excellent time.
I think, Lee, you need to have a new tattoo.
Oh. I did see a link. Maybe it came up on Instagram for Loreen's new song, and I was like, should I listen to it?
I did try.
And then I think the next video was some Lego, so I got distracted by that.
No, I did try. And it sounds the same. Yes. So I didn't survive the whole. Sorry, Lorraine. Sorry. We are not fans, but it is what it is.
Well, entry-level fans.
What's Shira saying?
Shira says they wanted to cancel it after the Gaza ground invasion.
Cancel what?
Noah's?
No, it's I guess the Rising Star show. I had rumors today that they don't that they don't know what to do with the Rising Star show because of the situation in Israel. And Khan started already, and it's all rumors, not confirmed yet, to ask artists if they want to represent Israel in this coming Eurovision. The first name that came into mind was Tamir Greenberg, the guy that sang "We Shiri Maimon," that song in. I think it's excellent choice if that's the case, because we all know Israel is gonna sing ballad this year.
Yeah, and please
maybe French. Maybe French people will write this ballad for Israel. No.
No, Israel
can do it themselves.
They're quite good at producing music. Quite good.
Melissa says, I don't have one, but always fancied one. So who knows?
Never say never. That's what he was like. He was like, no, I'll never get a tattoo. And now he's got a bloody Eurovision tattoo. Yes. I'll never have one. Never.
You haven't.
Totally against it. Totally against it. It's immoral.
You have one of the biggest ones that was on your back. Right.
Thank you.
So if you just join us, we are here to support you, to chat with you about everything, really, and to give to you guys.
Lego.
Oh, what's today? What's today, Lego?
This was a free gift because I spend so much money, and it's really cool. So it's Galileo, and here he is in his lab. I don't know if you can see, but on there, that's a model of the sun and planet Earth And it bloody moves! It bloody moves! It's amazing! Oh, are you feeling down?
Sorry, I'm a bit in delay,
Oh.
but about the Rising Star and the discussion, a lot of people say that Tamir is good, but they want, because the situation, singing song in Hebrew, and Tamir Gabriel never sang in Hebrew, only in English. So
Oh.
I don't think it should be in Hebrew, if I'm really honest.
I do. It'd be more powerful and Hebrew is lovely in song. Dearie. Okay, we have some good questions. Erin says, which country do you most want to see come back to Eurovision? There's only one answer.
Oh,
Turkey.
who's trying that? Fadi.
Welcome to the Zoom. How are you?
Fadi.
Mic's gone off. But we'll give you.
We can
Shalom,
see. Shalom.
welcome.
Welcome, Fadi.
How are you?
We are fine. How are you?
Well, I'm very, very good.
Where are you calling us from?
I'm from Israel, actually.
Yes.
I've been following you a lot of time. And you are really awesome.
Thank you. Welcome.
And thank you for your great job. I watch all your videos about Eurovision and everything. So,
Oh, look at this smile.
Babe.
Smile. How can you see this kind of smile on your heart melts straight away.
Also, I like that everything's blurred apart from him. How can we do that?
Why do we? Well, then
I don't know. It's just.
But then we couldn't see Said Kassan.
Yeah, but it looks fun. And
Yeah,
cool.
yeah. Where are you in Israel, if I may ask, Fadi?
well, I'm from Haifa.
Okay.
It's like, kind of 1 hour far from Tel Aviv.
We've been in Haifa when we visited Israel in 2019. I took Joy and Goy to
Such a gorgeous city.
and it's a gorgeous city. It's absolutely gorgeous. And we've seen the Beheim, of course.
Oh,
And then we
had an amazing meal
in that restaurant.
Oh,
I can't remember its name, but what we could have. So we've seen the Beheim from the top, but then we went down, and then we found. Yeah, and and that evening we were supposed to have dinner with my brothers.
Yeah.
And then we said, we'll
have something small.
We'll have something small, yeah? And then we went to that restaurant and we ordered falafel and hummus and it was meat and it was like, it was
really
so
nice. I think it was an Arabic restaurant.
It was an Arabic restaurant.
It was amazing.
And it was really good.
Oh,
it was the best. Well, not best, but every restaurant in Israel, I think we went, we enjoyed, right? So I miss the food.
Oh, I'm really ashamed now, but I'm just eating a Mac. So
you're allowed a treat every now and then.
You're allowed a treat. No, enjoy your dinner, of course. By all means, don't let it cool down. You need to eat it warm. Okay.
No, I just I eat. It takes me a lot of time to eat because I eat really slowly, so it's okay.
Savor it, enjoy it.
Thank you.
Safe?
Are you safe?
Is your family safe?
Well, actually, I think that no one is really safe right now. We can know, we have a lot of problems from the north, from Lebanon, and also, and all the Gaza Strip. So it's really problematic everywhere here, and also in Eilat. So we are having some bombs today in Eilat, if you know Eilat.
yeah,
and it's really hard. Yeah.
It's I'm following the news. I can't stop following the news, and sometimes it gives my head in seeing all of those things. But yeah, I've heard, and also today they spoke. They're playing our head again. with maybe we will release 2 hostages. And let's just put things clear for the viewers that are not familiar with this. They have like around 240 hostages, right? And they said for humanitarian reasons, they are going to release a 77 years old lady, 77 years old lady, because guess what? She's not well. Shock, surprise.
Shock.
And also, they are going to release a 13 or 12 years old boy because of health reasons. Now, listen to that. He was kidnapped, this boy, bless him. He was kidnapped with his brother and with his dad. So for humanitarian reasons, they're taking the boy out of his dad and his brother. And I don't know where is his mom. I don't know if his mom is alive. I don't know who's waiting him in the other side. I mean, gosh, this is mad.
It's mad.
Mad.
And what
mad.
winds me up is that when the news reports this, they say they're going to release them for humanitarian reasons. And I'm like, what? That doesn't make any sense. Why are you saying that? Like that is a sensical thing you could possibly say. You can't. It's like you shouldn't have taken them in the first place. That's humanitarian.
Yeah.
Letting 1 or 2 people go is not humanitarian in any way. It's just psychological warfare. And
yes, that's right. You know that we also see a lot of reports at the BBC, and it's really like. It makes me mad. So
Don't,
mad.
please, do yourself a favor. Do yourself a favor. I'm living here and I'm not watching the BBC.
Yeah.
I maybe sometimes read articles of the BBC, but do yourself a favor, stay away, please, for your own sanity, for your own sake, mental health, stay away from it, please. What's happening now, chat?
There's lots going on.
Let's
So yeah, back to Erin asked, which country did you most want to see come back? It's Turkey. Like
Turkey.
1000% Turkey.
Well, I want Turkey back to Eurovision because they bring
sound
something
and the music
and we should, Eurovision is all about music and different cultures, and it doesn't matter the political agenda. And you know what? I would like to see Russia back as well.
Russia to come back.
I would like to see Russia back as well. I don't think it's fair that there are assholes, people that's running the country, and the musicians that live within the country suffering from those
and the normal people who want to get involved with it as well and enjoy it. And
yes, and music always bring people together, and that's why I would love both of those countries back.
It does bring people together, but it also causes lots of arguments online, doesn't it? Music has that effect on people, but generally it's a good thing. Georgia's here. Hello, Georgia.
Hello.
She saw a post the other day that made me think of me and my Lego obsession. I want to know what that post is.
Yes, tell us,
Georgia.
send us.
Anything you see with Lego, share with me, please.
Of course, because it will make him happy, of course.
Oh, this is a lovely message from Kat. Hi guys, you look so good and fresh. With love from Russia. Much love back to you, to Russia. Oh,
of course.
Thank you so much, Kat. Oh, what a lovely comment. Odell, I don't know how to say it again. Odelia says, did you visit Netanya?
No. We did we? No, we didn't. No, we didn't.
So we went in 2019.
Yeah.
For a week.
Yes.
And we kind of just. Oh no, we did a lot that.
Yeah, we did a lot. You can't remember. I can't remember. When we came back to the UK, I felt like I need a holiday from that holiday. I took you everywhere. We went to Jerusalem. We went to Haifa. We went to the Dead Sea.
We got for the first time.
Yes, we did. Our week in 2019, you're talking about?
Yeah. Did we?
With Joy, of course.
Oh, sorry. No, the first time we went, 2018,
it was just for
wasn't quite so busy yet, and it was short, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So we did Jerusalem. And then in 2019, we had the busiest week of our lives. It was just an amazing holiday.
Yeah.
Because we went with Joy and another friend of ours. And
so we went.
I had to make an itinerary because we had so many things planned. and this Excel spreadsheet
Yeah,
was
yes.
rammed, and we had an amazing time. So we did Jerusalem, we did Dead Sea, we went to Haifa, we
Masada.
oh yes,
Masada.
Oh,
We went to Masada.
yes.
We
We
went
visited friends, family. We did Eurovision twice,
Twice.
and the final in our flat.
Yes.
It was amazing. It was
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
And then we were there last December, and we kind of just stayed in Tel Aviv, and
Yes.
we didn't do a lot of traveling at all.
No.
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 So
I
I would like to see more of Israel for sure.
I think
For
you.
sure.
I think you need to see the north more,
Mhm.
because I think in the north there are plenty of places to see, and I think Eilat is okay because it's kind of a holiday destination, and and you see desert and all, but it's a nice place to see. However, it will remind you of Gran Canaria a bit.
Excellent.
Yeah. Yeah.
No complaints there.
Yeah, it will. You will see mountains, you will see desert, and you will see beach.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
What else happening here?
Shira says the 2 elderly women that were released, which is now like how many weeks ago? 3 weeks ago. Their husbands are still being held hostage. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's madness.
Mad.
I'm gonna do this thing because it's nice, and look how kind and nice we are. And
Georgia says the link doesn't work here. So
Oh.
can you try it again?
try again or send
No,
it.
let's see if it works.
No, she means the link for the Lego, I think. Do you mean the link for the Lego, Georgia, or the link for the Zoom? Because the Lego's actually more important to me. I'm putting that out there.
Where is the chat?
Oh, it's in another window. What have you done? I was managing this laptop.
Okay.
Why are you touching it? Get off. Get off. Thank you. Goodness.
It's telling me off.
Shira says, you guys should check out Hebrew that I can't read.
Metailim Baaretz. What's that? It's the Facebook group.
Yes, she says the Lego link doesn't work. Send it in the WhatsApp, please. Please. I really want to see it. Yes. Just, bombard me with Lego and I'm happy.
So if you just join us to the chat, please feel free to click on that Zoom meeting. Join us. Join to Fadi. Join to Yuval. We're having so much fun, guys.
Also, there's an exclusive chat going on here that you can't see if you're only watching on YouTube. So
there is nothing.
Well, there's a couple of messages, but there could be. We could be having a secret chat here. The exclusive chat. I'm just making things exciting.
Oh my
exciting.
God, oh my
Austin
God.
B, welcome, says, any favorites for Junior Eurovision?
Oh,
I mean, yes.
my God.
Yes.
Listen, we promised last week. We tried to film some videos, and we did.
Yes.
We did actually 3, and only 2 are because we've done one for Chanel, and I didn't have time yet to edit it. But Junior's Eurovision first.
Yes. Junior. Oh, welcome, Georgia.
Oh, Georgia. And Junior's Eurovision.
Oh, Junior Eurovision.
Junior's Eurovision. What happened to them in the last few years?
Yeah.
Like there is at least 2 or 3 songs that are
Like,
for sure.
wow.
For sure belong to the adult Eurovision.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
I can't stop thinking about Ireland song this year.
Mhm.
I love Armenia.
Armenia's
I love Armenia.
the full song of Armenia. So when we heard the snippet, we was like, wow, this is amazing. And then the entire song is spectacular because it progresses, and that final chorus is just amazing and so intense. And the UK song, I was like, wow, this is amazing. When I listened to it again, and you made a point of this, the UK song doesn't have a climax. It's like, the drop is great. The drop is sick. I love it. But the end of the song is just the same. And then when you listen to Armenia's, which goes, this is the end of our song and we are going to go out on a high, you realize the UK song is very well produced, but it's kind of only done the bare minimum it needed to do. Whereas Armenia's has gone, we are putting all our efforts in. But then Ireland's is...
Ireland.
And I thought about this earlier when I was thinking about the French song. You know, like France sends those kind of ballads quite a lot, and Italy do them as well, and they just don't interest me. But Ireland have sent essentially the same ballad last year and this year, and I can't get enough of them. I would be like, just send this to adult Eurovision every single year, and I would be all over it because there's something so beautiful.
And I think also there is a magical aspect of it that it's a kid performing it.
Yes.
And those
Yes.
songs technically are so hard to perform, and kids are doing it.
Yeah.
So
There's something in that way of
I
singing.
think I'm rooting for Ireland.
I think
more than Armenia.
more listening will lead me to be all over Ireland.
Yeah.
And then also when we watched the full song, we saw that the girl from last year
Yeah.
came back to join her. And I hope she's going to be
Yeah,
there
I
live.
hope it will be like that.
Two gorgeous little angels singing that gorgeous song will just be glorious.
Oh, Muhammad
Glorious.
Alazanello is from Moldova
Moldova
and
and
Jordan.
Jordan.
So where are you now?
Yes.
Moldova or Jordan? And join to the Zoom.
Welcome.
Tell us and
Lovely to have
welcome.
you here. Shira says Armenia's great. Armenia's song is full of sass.
Oh,
and
look, from Serbia.
Shalom.
Hello.
Not shalom. Hello.
Shalom.
I don't know what hello is in Serbian. What's hello in
What's
Serbian?
in hello in Serbia?
Sorry, we should know that. Welcome,
It's
welcome,
weird.
welcome.
It's weird how countries like Romania that not doing so well in the adult in Eurovision deliver almost every year in
Yeah.
junior Eurovision.
Like Ireland.
Yeah.
Ireland is
Ireland
dragging.
also,
it's,
yeah.
it's two different, but it's two, someone explained that it's two different broadcasters doing the juniors and the adult in Ireland, and it explains one of the things.
Yes.
So maybe think of don't
Just
replay.
give them to
Just
whoever
give-
does the junior.
Just promote them.
But Armenia's songs in the last few years at junior have all been solid and very mature. You know, very grown-up sounding songs.
Look, Muhammad is in Turkey, so she.
Oh, wow!
So it's from Moldova and Jordan. I want to hear more about it. What's Moldova and Jordan, and now in Turkey. Join us to the Zoom. Tell us more, please. We want to hear.
Welcome. Austin thinks Ireland's entry was better than last year. Am I really sorry? Sorry. I think Ireland's entry was better last year than this year. Yes, that's what I thought you said, but I didn't say that. So he thinks last year's, just to clarify, because I fudged that up. Austin thinks last year's song from Ireland was better. I couldn't read properly then.
You didn't need my glasses.
No, I don't know what happened then. So what it is, I keep seeing memes where people purposely write the sentence that in a way that doesn't make any sense, and it really throws me off. I don't know if you've seen these. You're just scrolling and you read something and it's purposefully written as nonsense, and it makes me stop and go, why can't I? Oh, it's because it's been done on purpose. And I think it's like this way of trying to break us up from scrolling nonstop. And I just had that moment reading then. Everything went wrong inside my head. So yes, less social media time, everyone. But anyway, yes, Austin.
And Muhammad also say, I'm gay too. Muhammad.
Welcome to the sisterhood.
The more the merrier.
Just both of Ireland's songs. There's something so special, and
I think that I didn't give Ireland the respect last year.
No, me neither.
As much, and this year it doesn't stop playing my head. Like
this year grabbed.
I'm thinking about it non-stop. So I don't know.
And the video for Ireland's song is so beautifully simple, but also very proud of it being Irish. Like the countryside, the buildings, the heritage. It's just like, oh, someone made that video with so much love and pride, and it shows.
I do hope they win, and I do hope they will learn something, because I'm missing to those entries from Ireland that were absolutely stunning and great.
Just send an adult woman doing those kind of songs, and
they did once and won with it in 96, I think. There was something similar. That it's just
voice,
like, I think the voice. It wasn't in Gaelic, but the voice.
Yes, that kind of style. It's just like, it's like falling into a cloud and just being outside of space and time in that moment. Oh, just gorgeous.
Oh, we can't stop talking.
How are you, Georgia? She's joined and we haven't said anything to Georgia.
Yeah, sorry, Georgia.
Okay. I'm just marking people and listening to you guys talk.
we could help with the marking if you want.
Marking? What is she marking? What are you marking?
Marking Python assignments for first year.
Oh, are you being nice or being?
I'm good. I'm quite. I think so. I think I'm quite lenient when it comes to marking. So.
Lenient. Is that good? Lenient means nice.
Yeah, like I'm not too harsh with them because they're first year.
Oh, I see.
Oh.
I take back what I said. I can't help you with that. You might be able to, but no, absolutely nothing to offer there.
Yeah.
Okay, what else have we got? Georgia. Oh, excellent question, Georgia. I wonder how many Eurovision fans are not queer. I literally know no one who follows Eurovision closely and is not within the LGBT spectrum. So that's very interesting. I think there is a big difference between people who watch Eurovision and people who are fans of
Yeah.
Eurovision.
Yeah,
Because
I agree.
I know a lot of people who watch Eurovision on the night, and that's it. They just like, oh, it's really fun. They love the feeling of it, and it's great that they can feel that they can do that as well. But then when you become an actual fan, like I think you're right. It's that place where you're just like everything is okay. Everyone is special, and
I think we discussed about it in one of our videos in the past. Like, what was the point where Eurovision became so queer?
Mhm.
And I think it was always there in a way, but definitely Dana International win in '98 changed something.
Yeah.
Because because it's kind of the first time a transsexual won the competition. I don't know if it's the first time transsexual
entered
I think
performed.
it was also the first time that transsexual
Was it the first time?
compete.
I wasn't sure about that. But the thing is, Dana International made a statement by performing and for Israel, think about it. Think about it, how people that don't know Israel.
Yeah.
And Israel in the 90s.
And we are talking about the 90s.
Yeah.
And Israel sent a transsexual performer to Eurovision stage.
And she absolutely slayed.
And she
slayed.
and I mean, anyway, yeah. So yes, I think
it's always been a place where, because it was Europe wide and anyone from any country could come and hear something they might not hear within their own country, it opened up differences. Yeah. And when you're showing differences, people who feel different feel less different.
Yeah.
And then that, I guess, led to people feeling, those kinds of people gravitating towards it more. And then in like more modern decades, it's become, well, it has those elements, but I wouldn't say it is just a gay thing, is it?
No. But like the Eurofan, like the fan base is majority, like LGBT in some way. Like again, like obviously we've always been in the competition. There were openly. I think it was like the 70s or the 80s. Like an Icelandic representative was openly bi at the time, which again, it's not something that was necessarily, fairly acceptable at the time. But yeah, I think we've always been there, either following or participating. And then like early 2000s, when a lot of people sort of started considering Eurovision only as like a campy, trashy competition, because especially in the 2000s, people didn't really
the first few years.
The early notes are not
high opinions of the competition. So I think that's when like we stuck by the competition and now it's like back to its full.
I think it's because the LGBT community just like to have fun.
Yeah.
And we like to party. And you see, usually when you see Pride around the world, it's all about partying.
Yeah. Positivity,
fun, music,
and
dress up, and it's in a way it's kind of similar to the carnival in Brazil. That's and let's not forget that the Pride did not start like that.
No,
Pride started as a protest and just.
Mohammed says Eurovision showed the LGBT people that they matter. So I think that's why a lot of queer people are fans of Eurovision, not like other contests or sports. That is a very good point, because sports, sports aren't particularly inclusive environment for LGBT people at all. That's a very good point, because you could go to a Eurovision event and no one cares who you are in terms of, they just want you to have fun. It's like everyone is welcome. You go to I'm sorry, Lee, I'm going to go for football. You go to a football match, and if you don't strongly support one side and want to kill the other, my God, you shouldn't be there, should you? So
but
it's like,
but football is the extreme, because if you go to rugby, it's not as
rugby is a bit more.
And
liberal.
if you go to tennis, it's not like that. So tennis,
tennis still has a lot of those old school, old fashioned, especially Wimbledon ideas. You must all wear, like, you can't show your arms.
Tennis has classism. It doesn't have necessarily homophobia and stuff, but it definitely have other issues.
Yes, there's always an element of how you should behave, whereas Eurovision is just. You can be yourself.
We've been 3 times in live shows, and I still think it's nothing similar to anything like any, because if you go to a concert, for example, for your favorite artist, everyone that goes to that concert most likely of enjoying this. With the Eurovision, it's a contest. In the end of the day, it's a contest. People, they're competing to place for a final, and then in the final to win. With that in mind, the audience are like, how many people we just
every time you just start talking to someone,
talking to people, supporting who
they have a favorite song, you have a favorite song,
and that's fine.
And no one has an argument at the event. No one gets crossed. You don't chant things at the other side. Or on this though, Kai has just said, being an Arsenal fan and being queer is like being a calf walking past the McDonald's. That's brilliant. But there's a feeling like, I don't know, I've never been to the Olympics, but I don't know how it would compare to a sporting contest event that's got lots.
So when it was London Olympics, I've been in a volleyball game. It was I can't remember, but still, it was fun because it was Olympics, and most of the people that went to see this event were not really fans of any of those teams.
Yeah.
So they came just to have fun. So it was a special kind of event. But yeah, I don't know. It is what it is.
If any of you haven't been to a Eurovision, and you have the opportunity,
please do yourself a favor.
Even if you're thinking, maybe I could, maybe I can't, make it happen, because
maybe Sweden will be a bit expensive, maybe, probably, but it's such an amazing.
Would it?
Amazing.
I think, but go on.
No, I can say, because I was in some sports games, football and basketball. Weirdly, I'm a fan of basketball and Eurovision. And I was like, I wasn't in the live show. I wasn't in the live show. I was in the rehearsal of the first semifinal in 2019. And I was in several state cups final between Maccabi Tel Aviv and Hapoel Jerusalem, which is the biggest two clubs in Israel.
Yeah.
And yeah, the feeling is very different.
Yeah.
Very different. I feel, and I like, of course, I was fan of one of the side. I'm a fan of Maccabi Tel Aviv. So yeah, it's, even if you enjoy, there is a lot of tension in sports games, which in Eurovision you just come to have fun.
And how many times there were some violence following before, after those sports events, even basketball, even football. Can you imagine? the audience of the Eurovision coming like, I lost Macedonia, didn't qualify. But it's like,
it would be the funniest riot in the world.
It's like
crushing Manchester because Spain didn't win.
Yeah.
Like, not Manchester, Liverpool, because Spain didn't win.
Oh, I love the idea of that. So what else we got going? We have a lot of comments.
You have from Lee. He said something about football.
Lee says, I do understand what you're saying about football. He says, it's just one massive happy family partying and enjoying each other's company. I assume we're talking about Eurovision there and not football. Lee went to 2005's Eurovision. That's you need to do that again, Lee. Come on.
2005. It was in Kiev, Lee. It was Shirin Maimon. It was Sara, finally tonight. Oh my God, Shirin Maimon. Oh, yes.
Janro, I've struggled with my identity for a number of years because I just didn't know where I fit. But going to Eurovision early this year made me so much more comfortable being myself.
That's
lovely.
That is why Eurovision is great. Because it's just giving you. I just need to check something with Fadi. Fadi, did you finish to eat, darling? Are you okay? Is it? I'm just worried. You know, the Jewish mama in me is asking, making sure that.
Well, by the way, I was twice at Eurovision at 1999.
Oh.
Yeah, I think I was like 7 years old.
Oh.
And 2019, actually.
Yeah.
If you can, just we've done Lisbon. It was amazing. If you can do it abroad. It's.
Well, we will wait to see first who's gonna represent Israel. So.
Yeah. There will be representative.
I think
there will be.
But they maybe choose a singer from as one of the known singers in Israel, I think.
Someone suggested to Shirin Maimon and Tamir Greenberg to go together.
Like together, yes.
Yeah, if that, I would be all over it. I think a duet. I will be all over. It would be so emotional, so great. Yes.
I saw your video about all the Israeli entries, and I really have to ask, what's your favorite one of them?
So if you've seen it,
yeah,
you
but
should
that
have
was
known
3 years ago.
That was 2 years ago.
About all the entries and the old ones, and you didn't say what's your favorite actually.
That was during Europlay.
I did.
Maybe we didn't pick our favorites. We just went through them all, didn't we?
No, you went through them all. It was in 2020, I think, when the competition was cancelled. You remember that?
I think every video, by the end of it, if you survive all of it, because it was long, by the end of it, each one of us, because Joy was with us.
Maybe we just chatted too much.
Yeah, maybe.
But that was 3 years ago.
Okay.
Things have changed. Obviously, since then, my favorite Israeli song is I Am.
Stop it! That's not nice. Stop it! You're so red now.
That was really mean. I'm sorry, everyone. That's a very hard question because Unicorn is still very, 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 very fresh. But I honestly expected my Unicorn trajectory to have dipped by this point, and it hasn't. If anything, the events of the last month have just made it more powerful for me because the words take on another meaning. I think Shirin Maimon's song is utterly timeless and gorgeous, but it has to be fully Hebrew.
Yeah,
and this is my point.
Yeah.
I think it should be fully Hebrew this year because the half English version that she performed is nowhere near as good as the full Hebrew version. What's yours?
I agree.
I agree. I think Sheket Shanisha, it's a timeless song. You can hear it. It's like what? It's 20 years
nearly
almost.
20.
And it sounds like it was written yesterday,
or not 100 years ago, but like in the 80s, or it could be any.
And but I agree with you with Unicorn. I don't know. Unicorn is like is still in my blood. So now I don't know. I'm like, is it gonna get old? Because with Toy, I thought it's not gonna get old, but now I'm feeling it's old.
Toy now to listen to doesn't sound like it's aged, but I don't know. Yes,
the excitement,
the impact, because the surprise is gone, which is a really weird way to look at it. But
Yeah.
something about it doesn't hit anymore. What's yours, Fadi?
Wow, it's a very hard question, but I think that my favorite will always be Ofra Haza.
Hi.
Hi, which is really a very great song. She was also my favorite, yeah, for a lot of time. She died actually when I was really a child, and she used to do all that, songs for children, and I was really, like shocked when she died.
What's your favorite song from Ofra Haza? What makes you like listen to it and your heart stop beating?
Wow, I have to think about it. There is one song I really want to remember its name. Yad B'Yad. Do you know the song? It's really amazing.
Hand in hand. Yad
Yeah.
No. It's not the same one.
No?
No. Yad B'Yad that you saw now, it's the song for the festival. No, Yad B'Yad. Yad B'Yad Imrach.
That's what I saw. Yeah.
No. Yad B'Yad, 11 left. It's all called Yad B'Yad, but it's two different songs.
Yeah.
So what is Yad B'Yad of Ofra Haza?
Yad B'Yad Imrach.
That's Ofra Haza.
Yeah, that's Ofra Haza. But you
that's what I meant.
Other one.
That's what I meant.
But you
I can't sing. You need to know that I can't sing. I'm quitting. I can't sing. But I think my favorite of Ofra Haza song is Leorech Hayam. I don't know if that's the name.
Wow. Yeah.
And I think this song is, you can hear a vocal abilities and it's so emotional, and the Hebrew words, and sometimes I find myself when we drive usually somewhere and there is a very good Hebrew song that I like, and I'm trying on the spot to translate to Goy what it means, and I'm realizing how it's difficult to translate some of the emotions that the language has into English. And it's like there are so many words in Hebrew that are describing emotions in such a way. I'm lost. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to say it.
What are you saying about the English language?
It's quite simple.
It is quite
Actually,
simple. Apart from spelling. Spelling is not simple.
Two things. First, about what you said, it's the language.
Oh no, we've lost Yuval.
Oh my God, Yuval froze. What's happening in the chat?
There's a lot of chat. There's a lot of chat. Relax Music Studio says, "Dear Toy and Goy, I'm watching you from Azerbaijan. I love you so much.
Hello,
welcome,
Azerbaijan.
and we love you too." I heard some news about Azerbaijan. They've narrowed it down to 6 artists. Eurovision is my life. Love to see you guys back for reactions. Sending love from Ireland.
Hello,
much love
Ireland.
back. Which country are you most looking forward to reviewing the entry for 2024? Your videos cheer me up and you inspire me.
Oh,
thank you. Ooh, that's a.
And I know. Of course I know.
The Netherlands. Stop it. The Netherlands might send a song I like.
Sorry.
I don't think this year, but I'm not in the zone yet because it's still so early. I'm not thinking, oh, I'm excited for this country just yet. But usually Ukraine excites me. Serbia often have a chance of being something really interesting. Usually I'd be excited for Israel, but we don't know how things are going to go with that. And fair. Always excited for the UK. Always excited to see what kind of car crash we're going to come up with this year. So, there's loads to look forward to.
Sorry about that.
Sorry, Yuval, you were saying.
Yeah. First, I say about what you're saying. It's the language, but it's also the emotion. Like you said with Unicorn, I think you said one of the last week or two before, that only Israelis can. When I want to understand the the situation, you can understand the meaning,
Yeah.
the deep meaning. And second, about favorite, I have three of Avocado, Siad Be'ad, לאורך הים, and Gabriel.
Gabriel is very, very nice song. Very, very nice song.
Kai
By the way, talking about Unicorn, you know, guys, that you were the first to predict that it will be really a success, because all the Israeli fans at the beginning thought that this will be a fall.
I don't think we predicted it will be a success.
No.
I think usually when we like a song, it's failing.
I genuinely did not think she would finish that high, because I was so blinded by how much I loved it that I couldn't anticipate where it might finish. I was just in love from the second it started. She delivered everything. And we were thinking if she gets top 5, we would be so happy. We were thinking maybe 10. 10 is guaranteed. I didn't think she'd be any less than 10. 10 to 5 was kind of like, I think that's realistic. If she'd have got 5th, we would have been more than happy. And then she basically finished as high as she possibly could. No one else could have come 1st and 2nd. So that was the top spot that was worth fighting for.
I'll tell you what we were different to other reactors that I usually watch only in Israel what other people say.
Yikes.
And most of the other reactors complained about how this song is messy, how it changes like 5 songs in one song, and all this crap. I'm sorry, it was crap. Because what we had, the journey we had with Unicorn from the first hearing, from the first listening, we were like, whoa, it's taking us to this place.
And I found that really funny that people are like, oh, it's 2 different songs. They're like, that's called music production. It's actually a meter shift. Look up time signatures. If you actually know something about how music is composed, you'd understand what they did here and why it's so impactful, not just, oh, it changed, I can't cope with it. Oh, God. And everything, every instrument and sound that is at the end of the song is laid in that first verse. Yeah. Everything builds, and listening to the instrumental version.
Have you listened to the instrumental version of Unicorn? Just the instrumental?
Yeah.
I think
that
this piece is like,
because most songs you listen to them and they, you enjoy them, they sound good, but if you hear the instrumental, you realize, okay, it doesn't work without the lyrics. A very good song, if you take the lyrics away, you still hear you still feel it, you still get an experience. And the other one I think of is Fasil's song, Here I Stand. The instrumental of that is sublime.
It was our intro. It was our intro to our wedding. Yeah.
And Unicorn is.
What happened in the chat?
Sorry, we're ignoring so many people. Sorry. Janra says my favorite Israeli entry is Made of Stars.
Okay.
That's a solid song.
Yeah.
Shira says hi.
It's high.
Lee says I like 1995.
Amen.
And he saw Shiri, my mom, and said she was great. Austin B, Golden Boy.
I'm a good
bang.
Oh, I love Golden Boy. Golden Boy will always be remembered, the one that made the change for Israel after so many years of not qualifying. Golden Boy was Israel didn't qualify for 4 years or 5 years in a row, 4 years, I think.
4.
Golden Boy came and did his thing, and of course Israel is, everyone in Europe hate us, nobody believe in us, nobody like our song, that was like. And then when they call for the countries to qualify, Golden Boy was the last one to be called.
Oh,
and they knew
all the crowd.
they knew they played on our nerves.
And before Israel was announced, all the crowd start shouting Israel, Israel.
Yeah, I remember that.
Mohammed said, this year, Gustav made me feel much better with his song. The queer empowerment made me feel so loved. Thank you, Gustav.
I have to
Yes.
speak 1
Yes.
minute about Gustav. Okay. I mean, how did it finish 7th? It's beyond my understanding. However, I loved everything about it.
Of that performance.
I loved everything about it.
Perfect. Perfect.
And yeah, Gustav, you know, that was
yeah. And yeah, it was such a nice surprise for that to finish so high. So high, because it was nothing but queer empowerment. And just brilliant. Right, what else is going on? We are talking about Idan Amedi.
So Idan Amedi is Sagi from Fauda.
Oh gosh! Oh, you can't send him because I will flood all over the sofa. He is.
That's the moment he's
fighting. He's in the bloody army because he's literally a soldier. That's. Oh my gosh. Renelle says, did you hear that Petra Mead is back on TV? What do you think of her? Do you want her to host this year? The Petra. Swedish host. She just needs to do it by herself. By herself. Because
I don't want much.
She is so talented. And the one thing we can say about Loreen winning is that we are not going to have a rubbish production, because Sweden's productions are great, and Petra is phenomenal. We're not going to have another Italy where everything was not working and not just like amateur. So we know it's going to be a good show. Regardless of the songs, the show is going to be great.
2022 was a bit of a mess, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But yeah, let's carry on.
Kai is looking forward to Slovenia, like their last 2 entries. So he wants a trilogy of Slovene boy bands. I mean, Kai, we're talking about Eurovision, not your fantasies right here. Ron says, I wrote a song was good. Yes, I wrote a song was a good song. The staging was also very good. But that's all I can say on it.
But the vocals was not there yet.
No.
I wrote a song was my favorite last year, guys.
I won't forget how excited I was when we did that reaction, because it literally was the first time I've liked a UK song since I can remember.
I'm sorry, but at stage it was a mess.
The staging,
not all staging. Her voice, like she was out of tune most of the time.
Her voice was dreadful, absolutely dreadful. But I liked her outfit. I liked the screens. I liked what was going on, but
that's not enough, is it?
She couldn't sing and she couldn't dance, and she wasn't even given hard choreography.
Oh, sorry, Georgia.
Mixing. Are we talking about the UK? Sorry, I had to step away. So there was also like the sound mixing as well. I mean, the sound mixing in general was not good, especially first semi-final. It was quite bad.
I don't know, because we watched live.
Yeah, maybe it was just what was coming through. We watched it on the BBC. So and again, like the audio, especially first semi-final, there were things happening that shouldn't have happened. And like the music was too loud and couldn't really hear them too well, or like some of the backing vocals were louder than the main vocal. And I think like that was one of the issues I had with the UK as well. Like she could have sung better in general, but that didn't help either.
Can she?
I've seen live shows of hers that she sounds good in. I think it's a similar situation. I think it's a similar situation to Andromache. Like she can sing like not last year, the year before, Cyprus. Ella.
Oh yes, yeah.
Oh, so the mermaid.
The staging was horrible, but like that's beside the point. Like having seen videos of her singing live in like either her concerts and other venues, she can sing, and she can sing very well. But like on the day, I don't know if it was stress. I don't know if she just didn't prepare enough. I don't know if it was just what it was, but she sounded bad on the stage.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And you're right. I wonder how much comes down to the technical aspect of that massive live show. And obviously between songs, mics have to be turned off or a new mic brought out and whatever. And there's that chance for something to not be aligned correctly in terms of sound production and mixing.
I think you're trying to be very nice and you're trying to ignore the
Well, I've been quite horrible tonight. So.
He did not perform well, full stop, and that's it. Let's carry on.
Marnie's favourite song from Israel is Golden Boy.
Oh.
Kai says Noah Kirel is his last place of 2023. That's the last time I read out a comment from you, Kai. Fajira says, all the people in my office hated Unicorn until they heard it live. Noah is such a professional. I think we should stop talking about Noah Kirel because I won't stop. I just won't stop if you let me.
You need to have to go to a performance.
I would die. I would literally die.
Maybe she will come to the UK ones. Maybe.
Oh, I would love that.
Maybe.
Do you know what? Now I'm imagining this scenario. This could never happen, where Noah and MARUV perform together. And oh goodness, I literally would soil myself if that happened.
Carry on, stop fantasizing.
Sarah says, Jim, and someone said, there is a new Mahmood song.
Yes.
We are going to do a reaction. We promise.
Shall
I say promise?
Maybe promise.
No, I'm saying I promise we will do that. I will make sure. Probably not tomorrow because we have lots of food to prepare, because on Saturday it's our son's bar mitzvah. So we're going to be very busy for the next 2 days.
Yes.
Yes. Kai loved Gustav so much. Has anyone heard his new single? Oh, okay. Rude. I will listen to that actually, Kai. I will go and listen to that because I'm intrigued. Okay. I'm happy to. Although Kai says the staging was a mess for Gustav. It was a mess, but it was a mess in all the right ways. It was.
I don't think we watched the same thing, Kai. I don't know.
Yeah, let's be real. Just having a flight of stairs on stage doesn't really mean anything, but it worked. It worked really well. And then bringing on the Voga was just genius. It was like. So this is one of my all-time favorite moments of Eurovision that make no sense whatsoever. Germany 2009, Miss Kiss Bang Bang, which I think is an exquisite song. I lose my shit every time I remember that they just randomly put Dieter Von Teese on the piano at the end of the song for no reason at all. But it just works, and it made it like, yes, this is everything. And she's just there with her whip, like
Svetlana Loboda.
Well, all of that was nonsense. But it was kind of sensical.
Do you remember what we're talking about? Svetlana Loboda, Ukraine
2009. I'm telling you, 2009 was the year of the height of performances. The height. Oh, goodness.
We can sit here and talk about Eurovision all night, can't we?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Any more?
It's just Kai now. He says May Muller was a mess. Gustav was perfect. No Gustav slander in this chat. And hello to
we can't read your name.
So I'll say it in my British way. Mamab Box Hacks. I'm really sorry. Please comment how to pronounce your name because I feel really bad, but I cannot read that. Lee's throwing a curveball. He didn't get the hype with Gustav. It was such an average song.
It was. But it was so well. I think it was a magic. I don't know what happened in that 3 minutes.
It was like 90s.
Yeah.
Disco. No, not disco. But like it was like a 90s like dance.
Yeah. It had such a nostalgic sound, that 90s piano riff.
But still, you can have other singers, other years doing the same thing.
I think what's special for me is that the live performance we reacted to from the selection process was very good. It was small and intimate and not much going on apart from him and the backing dancers. And I loved, the backing singers. I loved how much they had within the performance. And then he did that again, but just went so extra. It was like someone said to him, do you want to have a few gay elements? And he was just like, all of them. Everything gay. Everything as gay as it can be. And it was so good. It was so heartwarming. Although, again, I don't know what's gay about stairs, but it just worked. It just worked. Vadim, welcome.
Odelia saying Mazal Tov in Hebrew. Toda rabba, Odelia. Thank you. We are going to be very, very busy preparing a lot of food.
Vadim says, why are you not reacting to Junior Eurovision?
We did.
We did a recap of all the songs. We don't feel... I know I wouldn't be able to bite my tongue and I might say some nasty things about children if we reacted to a whole song.
So even though that we reacted only for 15 seconds of each song, somehow we managed to be mean as well towards the Netherlands. And we've been called out about that. And,
sorry, we're just being real. Just being real.
And we can't. And those are kids, and we don't want to do us and what we are doing here. And we can love a song and we'll be all over it.
We're just being us.
Yeah.
And like we're just doing what everyone else around the globe does when they watch Eurovision on the night. Everyone talks shit about what's going on, but it's not meant in a nasty way. We're not going in on anyone. We're just being like,
lol.
Ron says, what year do you think was the best? 2023 was my first time watching. Welcome, Ron.
Ron.
Yeah, not Ron. Ron, if this was your first year, welcome to the magic. Welcome to the magic, because every year is something different and something special. And gosh, I don't think this year was... There aren't that many songs that I'm going, wow, I still listen to these and love. But we had some absolute highlights this year, for sure. If you haven't watched any old ones, 2021 was just full of bangers. For us, our kind of music. For us. Just, there was so much happening that year.
So many songs survived the playlist.
Yeah.
Leo is asking in Hebrew. I don't understand. Do they know Hebrew? Well, I know Hebrew. He knows only specific words.
אני לא
יודע.
עברית. All right, whatever.
But important words.
מלפפון.
Yes.
נקניקיה.
Yes.
Sleep. איפה החיבוק שלי?
Yes, איפה החיבוק שלי?
תודה.
And dressing gown.
Haluk.
Hello.
My haluk is right here. This is my haluk shali.
Almost 7 years with me, and your vocabulary doesn't change. Stuck the same.
What is I can't remember the word. There's a word I've heard you and the kids say quite a lot. Shumdavar? Shumdavar. What's that?
I'll let Fadi to explain.
Oh.
It means nothing.
What, like literally the word nothing or nonsense?
No, it's Shumdavar. It depends on the context as well.
Yeah, if you like ask me about if I have something like and I tell you shum davar, it's like I don't have anything, but it maybe also be like
so it's
I
not
don't
like clue.
It's explain it, but it's actually nothing.
It's nothing.
Okay.
Oh, depends if I ask you something, so you can. It's also
this is exactly what you said about Hebrew versus English. Even your word for nothing, you can't really explain because it's so meaningful.
Yeah, because it depends on the context. A lot of it is dependent on the context.
What else is going on? Kai says to Ron, you've got a whole storm coming. Yes, you've got like 65 years of contest to catch up on, and I'm not going to say drama, I'm going to say law. You have 60 plus years of Eurovision law to catch up on, because lots of things in Eurovision make more sense when you understand the history of Eurovision. It's like the family tree and the heritage and the story of how everything came together. So just, get delving into that Pandora's box. Okay. Kai says 2012 was the best year of all time.
I can't remember.
Well, that was Loreen winning.
Yeah.
The
The grannies were in second.
Yes.
Was it the Grammys?
Yes.
I can't remember.
Yes. I think 2012 was a solid year. Very solid year. I'm with you there, Kai. Ronell says 2021 undoubtedly among the best. Yes. Yes, Ronell. You're on our wavelength. Yes. Janro, in terms of song quality, 2020 is one of my absolute favorites. Really upset when it got cancelled. Very interesting. 2020 would have been a fascinating year to have actually seen, because there were a lot of interesting things happening. Very, and I think we all know Lithuania.
And you know what happened in 2020? We like the Swedish song.
Yeah, that's true. The 1 year.
The 1 year we like a song from Sweden and the Eurovision cancelled. You still can't like it.
It's just blame it all on us, guys. Sorry. Oh, Leafburn. Yes, of course. Pastoral Soler was 2012. Oh, good Lord. Good. Now there. France sends their ballad this year, and you're like, yeah. Pastoral Soler was a ballad. Was a perfect smoke machine, wind machine ballad. The only thing she should have done that she didn't do was pull her hair down at the end when that song is
and still playing.
Timeless. 2020 would have been epic, says Austin. Yes. Yeah. The thing when they mentioned that 2020, first thing I remember was when we reacted to Ben Tan Say Yes.
Oh.
And I remember being so surprised at how much I loved that, because it's not something I would like. But I also remember vividly that they performed in an empty stadium, and that was just on the cusp of everything going to shit that year. And when I think of Eurovision being cancelled, I think of them standing in that arena
and say yes.
And me being like, I feel so optimistic because of this song, and then everything just crumbling. And that's quite a dark memory, actually, of 2020. Then, of course, we did our own version where you all voted, and we wore some really nice outfits. So Ron, if you're new to Eurovision, because Eurovision 2020 didn't happen, watch all the songs and then go back to watch our quarantine edition, because you'll have the same experience of watching a live show. I think we did quite a good job.
How many of you did actually watch our Eurovision 2020?
It was a long time ago, though, to remember. A long time ago. Sara says, since Italy didn't send women lately, would you consider reacting to some female Italian artists? Yes. And that is a very good point. And something that you pointed out, I love that Junior Eurovision this year is all about the girls.
Yeah.
It's just girls.
Yes. Girls.
And I think I'd be much more inclined to like an Italian ballad if it was a female singer, because I just like female singers more. I think they can do more than male singers.
Let's see what Italy will send us this year. Yes. Do you want to bet?
Oh no, because they could send some, they sent Manskin. Let's not forget that they did something very out there and it was extremely successful. But we also have to remember that their selection process isn't about Eurovision. And that blows my mind. I find that really strange, that you have this amazing big contest and then you're like, well, if you want, go to Eurovision. And those two things aren't really aligned, are they? It's
it's not about Eurovision. Actually, Eurovision take inspiration from Sanremo.
Yeah. Okay.
By the way, about females, I think, again, it's Sanremo, but Italy didn't succeed much in the last decade. Like they're saying, from when they came back to the contest with female singer. So
yeah, they didn't do well with female singers.
That's
they did
true.
well with only men. But
yeah. Mohammed says France's song is so early for what? Dead. You get us, Mohammed. You get us. Kai says I tried to forget Sanremo 2023 because Madame only reaching 7th is a crime. Kai's got some very strong opinions. I really like having Kai here. I don't know. Odelia. Fekka Libby was an amazing song. What do you think about it? What about Eden? I loved Fekka Libby. However, I loved Rakata more. I still listen to
the same
Rakata.
year with Fekele B?
That was one of the 4.
Oh, yeah.
Because that EP with her 4 songs, oh, it's bliss. It's bliss. But what I love about Rakata is that there are 3 meter shifts. It's such an amazingly well-produced song. It's like the composer's like, we are going to play with the music and we're going to play with it hard. We're not just going to do a typical 4/4 song. They're like, this is Israel. This is Ethiopian. We're merging it and this is going to be great. I love Rakata.
And then in 2021, they went for the obvious choice.
Yes.
With Set Me Free.
But
it wasn't.
It didn't have her.
Yeah.
Like all 4 songs from 2020 from her felt like her. They were made for her. And 2021's a great song.
Yeah, it's okay. But
it.
again, but it was not special in a way.
It didn't have character.
Oh.
Set Me Free didn't have much of a character. Like it didn't.
Yeah. Any country could have sent that.
Yeah. Fekele B.
None of the song of 2021 was with character, for my opinion.
Was what? So I said with character. Maybe
Like,
that's fair. I'm not going to argue.
All the 4 songs from 2020 was better than the songs from 2021.
Yeah,
I agree.
Yeah,
I agree.
Yeah.
Except Separate the Sound, but okay.
I still like La 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 though.
Yeah.
Actually, I just think she's great, and I'm really sad she retired because everything she's released I really, really like. Austin says your reaction to Russia 2020 is one of my favorite videos from you guys.
And still,
I can't believe the number of views on that video. I remember we filmed that on a Thursday night with Joy, and then on the Friday I drove to see my parents. So you edited it after he left, and I think you uploaded it either in the morning or during the night. So I was in the car for like 3 hours, and you were just texting me constantly, be like, are you seeing these numbers? Look at what's happening. Can you believe this? I'm like, no, I'm driving. What's going on? And then I stopped and like, are you serious?
It was like
unbelievable.
Like 100K less than an hour.
Yeah.
And it was like, what is going on here?
Lee says, loved your costumes for lockdown edition. I still remember it, of course. Now, I actually
tried it on last week, didn't you?
Because it was Halloween, I got the fancy dress boxes down from the loft for the kids to get their Halloween costumes out. And I found my golden jumpsuit. And I was like, oh, you know what? I'm going to put this on just for old time's sake. And as we discussed, we've lost a lot of weight. And I look really good in this jumpsuit because I'd lost so much weight.
You do. Look, maybe for our live, maybe for our this year edition, final edition, maybe
wear it again.
You need a comeback to what? Did she have a name?
No, it was. Did we have names?
No, we didn't have names. No. She needs to have a comeback.
Okay, I'm fine with that. Yeah. Because it happened because the kids were going through the dressing up box and I was like, what's this? Is that a bra? And I'm like, oh yeah, that's from when I did drag. Yeah, so scarring the kids for life. Okay, what else is going on? Mohammed says, what's your favorite song from Moldova?
Sugar.
Oh,
Sugar.
I said another 2021 song.
Sugar. Oh, no doubt. Sugar.
Sugar is
no doubt.
Is everything I want. And I even forgive that her performance was diabolical vocally, because she dropped the mic. There's so much that in the semi-final, she didn't sing a lyric. She just shouted, Europe, yeah! And it was a mess in every way.
I think she was
and also,
I think she was quite happy because maybe she had some sugar.
I think she'd had some form of sugar. So much so that when she got awarded 12 points, the camera cuts to the table and she wasn't there. She was in the toilet. It was everything about her was a car crash, but it was amazing. And of course, 2021 was Destiny. Yeah. Destiny. Oh. 4
minutes to 9, and I think in 4 minutes we will wrap it up. So last few questions from you guys. If you want, the guys in the chat want to say to us more things, to ask us more things before we close this live edition.
Yeah, it basically ended up being Eurovision.
Yeah, but that's fine. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. I think it's you know, this space is for us to maybe forget a bit what's going on in our life. It's been almost 5 weeks.
Well, this is our 5th live.
Fifth live, and it's going to be almost 5 bloody weeks that we are facing these really hard times. I said to you the other, just, you know, a few hours ago, what a 5 weeks that was. It's like, it's unreal. And yes,
it's hard for us here, for you guys in Israel.
We're thinking about a lot about you.
A positive thing I can say to you guys in Israel, we went to a vigil sort of meetup on Sunday for the hostages. It was the Red Balloon campaign, loads of events happening all over the world, and there was such a feeling of community, that all these Jewish people and Israelis and non-Jewish, non-Israeli people there, and there are people who have your back. You've got people who do care, and we left that event, you know, it was really sad, it was really emotional, but that feeling of, you know what,
it was uplifting.
Yeah,
it was uplifting. And I think that I understand more and more what's happening in Israel when all the people are helping each other and volunteering and doing stuff for one for another, because by doing those things, it's really uplifting the soul. And, you know, we are doing what we can do here. We enjoy, we want, you know, one of the questions there ask about our subscribers, and we kind of, and you know, since we've done this live, we lost many subscribers. And you know what, I don't care. I don't care. What I care is what I feel is right. And I think that, you know, you guys need support. So much love to all of you there in Israel. Stay strong. Stay together. Help each other. And we're sending you big, big love from us.
What was the phrase? Chai Am Israel? Am Chai Israel.
Am Israel Chai.
Am Israel.
Am Israel Chai.
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 Hi.
Oh, jeez. I screwed that up. I'm so sorry, everyone.
Hi.
Yes.
What did you
I
say?
don't know what the hell I said.
Hi?
I said Chaim. I don't know what. Am Israel Chai.
But it's in plural. So hi.
Yeah, of course. That's what I meant.
Chaim.
That's exactly what I meant.
So
I'm sorry I ruined that really emotional moment.
Chaim is life as well. Good
Much
night.
love to all of you. Thank you for coming again.
Good night, everybody. Love you. See you soon.
Thank you again.
Bye.